Hi everyone. So here I am in Leo again, where my Peace Corps journey began. I'm here as a PCVF, which stands for Peace Corps Volunteer Facilitator. I'm helping out the new stage that's here for education, transition from life in the United States to Burkina Faso, and answering any questions that they have about their next 2 years of service. While I had the chance, I wanted to make a video for you about packing and the things that I'm glad I brought with me, things I wish I would have brought with me, and things I wish I hadn't brought with me, because I think it will give you some great perspective on what you need to bring with you for your journey here in Burkina Faso. So I hope it gives you some perspective. I hope it helps you out a lot, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So yeah, I guess I'll see you soon. Bye. Being a Peace Corps volunteer in Burkina Faso is a very unique experience. The things you think you need before you get here, turns out, aren't actually the things you need at all. For example, if you're packing more than 3 or 4 bags, you're probably bringing too much stuff. You'll find when you get here that you can get by on a lot less than you actually think you can. I would recommend that you bring backpacks, since they're much easier than luggage. One big one for international travel, a medium-sized one for traveling in and around country, and a small bag for traveling in village. For example, to and from the market. If your village is like mine, there is absolutely positively no light in the evening. So bringing lots of light sources with you is pretty key. The only thing you're really going to need is a headlamp. I would bring 2 just in case you lose one, and a portable rechargeable light source, such as a lamp with a solar panel on it. These make your life at night much easier, especially if you have to use a latrine at 1 in the morning. Do not come to Burkina without a computer. You will need one. Between all the reports you'll need to write for the Bureau, or your secondary or primary projects, or grants, you will definitely need this to do your job. And it also doesn't hurt to bring an external hard drive with you to put movies or television series or music on for those really boring days at site. And trust me, you will have plenty of them. If you're a bookworm, I suggest you bring a Kindle and not paperback books. It saves space in your bag when you pack. Plus, the transit house in Ouaga already has a massive collection of paperback books for you to read. If you do like paperback books though, just have your family send them to you in care packages when you get here. I would recommend that you bring an external battery with you, like an Anchor, on the right. You can use it to charge your phone, your iPod, or any other electronic device that has a USB outlet. Also, it doesn't hurt to bring a speaker with you to play some music while you cook or do your laundry or when you're trying to relax. I didn't bring a smartphone with me, but other Peace Corps volunteers that I'm here with did, and it's made them really happy. If you want to be connected with your friends and family and the world, then make sure you unlock one of these and bring it with you. There is 3G in some of the larger cities here in Burkina, so you will be able to access the internet. Just be careful though, they can give you some unwanted attention. Bring kitchen supplies with you. Knives, scissors, a peeler, spatula, and a pan to cook things in. You're going to need them. You can also go to Ouaga, to the Grand Marché, and do some shopping before you affectate to site, but you won't find nearly the kind of quality that you will in the States. The 2 things I'm most thankful for that I brought are a knife sharpener for my knives, my kitchen knives, and this, a can opener. You're not going to find one of these in Village. Bring Tupperware. The food that you buy at market, or what you make at your house that you can't eat and want to save for later, should go in something like this. Insects, mice, rats, bugs, lizards, they love to eat your food too, so having something like this to protect it in makes a lot of sense. Also, be careful. Burkinabe love Tupperware too. If you make something and bring it over to their house in something like this, don't expect that it's going to get returned to you. I might have gone a little crazy on the taco mix, but I still recommend that you bring something like this. Spices, you can get them in Ouaga and sometimes in Village, but nothing like what you can get in the States. I would recommend that you bring a little bit of home with you so that you can spice up your meals when you get to site. If you like to cook, something as small as this could make a huge deal in your happiness when you're in Village. Do not come to Burkina without a bug hut. You will need something to protect you when you sleep at night from mosquitoes. You're not going to need a sleeping bag. It's too hot. But what you will need is a ground pad or something soft to sleep on. You're not always going to have the luxury of sleeping in a bed, especially when you visit other Peace Corps volunteers at their villages. You don't need to bring a pillow, but I'm really happy I brought mine. The pillows in this country aren't the best, and something like this, when I sleep at night, makes a world of difference. Oh, one more thing I'm glad I brought was my hammock. From noon to 3, in my house and village, this is where you'll find me. Bring a rain jacket. It does rain, and when it comes down here, it pours. Also, I recommend you bring a pullover or sweatpants. In December and January, it does get surprisingly cold here. One of the last things I recommend that you bring or have someone that loves you send to you is whey protein. Because of the diet here in Burkina, your body will either gain or lose a lot of weight. Taking a scoop of protein a day is one way to give your body the protein it needs to fight off sickness and maintain a healthy weight and diet. Now, on to the things you won't need. Do not bring any sort of water filtration system. The Peace Corps provides that for you, and it's free. You don't need to bring anything with you. Plus, when you get to village, you can buy water sachets, like these ones, for 25 sefa, which is nothing. And they're clean, filtered, and safe to drink. How does one drink a water sachet, you might ask? It's not that hard. You simply find a corner, bite, spit it out, and enjoy. If your village is really lucky, like mine, it will have a boutique with a refrigerator in it. So on hot days you can go and get some ice cold water. One of the last things I wish I hadn't brought with me is so many clothes. You're not going to need half as much as you think you do when you get here. And if for some strange reason you feel like you didn't bring enough clothes with you when you get here, you can always go to the market, buy some panya, take it to the tailor and have shirts, pants, skirts, or whatever you'd like them to make for you. They measure you and make everything fit to your size. Check out the shirts I use when I teach.
Well, that's it. I hope this helped you guys out for your pack list for when you come to be a Peace Corps volunteer in Burkina. Until then, good luck, and we'll see you soon.